A privacy layer 2 just surged 356% in 1 week. Korean exchanges are listing it, and it's backed by $178 million from A16Z crypto. Aztec Network hit an all-time high today at 3.7 cents after launching just 8 days ago. This is Ethereum's first fully decentralized privacy layer, and the hype is real. Today, we're breaking down what Aztec actually does, why it's exploding right now, and whether this pump has legs or if you're already too late. Aztec Network is the first decentralized privacy layer 2 built on Ethereum. And when I say privacy, I don't mean some shady mixer. This is programmable privacy for smart contracts and decentralized apps. Here's the problem Aztec solves. Every transaction on Ethereum is public. Your wallet balance, your trading history, your NFT purchases, all visible to anyone with a block explorer. For individuals, that's a privacy nightmare. For institutions and enterprises, it's a complete non-starter. Aztec uses zero-knowledge proofs, specifically ZK snarks, to enable confidential transactions while maintaining Ethereum compatibility. You can prove a transaction is valid without revealing the amounts, the addresses, or any sensitive data. But here's what makes it different from older privacy coins like Monero or Zcash: selective transparency. With Aztec, you can choose what to reveal. Need to prove compliance to a regulator? You can disclose specific information without exposing your entire transaction history. This is huge for real-world adoption because it threads the needle between privacy and regulatory requirements. The architecture is fully decentralized with permissionless sequencers and provers. No backdoors, no trusted execution environments, no centralized points of failure. It integrates directly with Ethereum mainnet, so you get Ethereum security with privacy features layered on top. The ecosystem is already building. There's Asgard, a wallet for private interactions. Nemi, a private decentralized exchange where your trades and balances stay hidden. ZK Passport for identity linking without exposing personal data. These aren't concepts, they're live or in testing right now. Aztec has 174 node operators running 3,921 sequencers with 99% plus attestation rates. The network is healthy and functional. The ignition chain launched in November 2025, and the token generation event happened February 12th, just 8 days ago. That's why this is so fresh and volatile. The protocol raised $178 million across multiple rounds led by A16Z crypto. But the recent token sale was community-focused with no VC participation. They raised about 19,476 ETH in a public sale that allocated almost 15% of supply to the community. So why is Aztec absolutely ripping right now? The token generation event happened February 12th. Aztec listed on Bybit, MEXC, KuCoin, and others immediately. The initial price was around 1.8 cents. It briefly spiked to an all-time high of around 3.5 cents, then crashed back down as early sellers took profits. But today, February 20th, we're seeing a massive resurgence. Aztec just hit a new all-time high of 3.7 cents and is up 356% over the past 7 days. The catalyst? Korean exchange listings. Upbit and BitThumb both added Aztec, which brought a flood of Korean retail money into the token. Volume exploded. We're seeing $98 to $251 million in daily volume, depending on the source. That's a volume to market cap ratio of 65%, which indicates absolute speculative frenzy. The 24-hour change alone is up 61 to 71%, depending on when you check. The Alpha network is scheduled for Q1 2026, which is basically now. This will enable private smart contracts to go live for developers to build on. The roadmap also includes the Fusaka upgrade and Q throughput enhancements to handle more transactions. Additionally, there's a Uniswap V4 liquidity pool, live post TGE, or token generation event, which provides decentralized trading options beyond centralized exchanges. And community governance is already active, so token holders can vote on protocol decisions. The timing is perfect for a privacy narrative. With increasing regulatory scrutiny on crypto and growing concerns about on-chain surveillance, privacy solutions are getting attention. Aztec is positioning itself as the compliant, decentralized answer. OKX is genuinely one of the more solid exchanges out there. Good security, deep liquidity, and it doesn't randomly fall apart when markets get crazy. It's consistently ranked near the top. Fees are competitive, and withdrawals actually work when you need them. Plus, there's up to €100 for signing up and up to €200 for referrals, so you're literally getting paid to try it. No gimmicks, just a platform that does its job. Where could Aztec realistically go from here? Right now, Aztec is trading between 3 and 3.2 cents. We just set an all-time high at 3.7 cents today. The token launched 8 days ago at 1.8 cents, so we're already up over 70% from launch price. Short-term resistance is at that 3.5 cent all-time high. If we break through with volume, the next psychological level is 4 cents. That's about a 30% move from current levels. Given the volatility we've already seen and the Korean exchange momentum, that's not unrealistic in the next few days or weeks. Medium-term outlook for 2026. Analysts are projecting Aztec could reach 4.2 to 6.1 cents by year-end, which represents 64 to 96% gains from current prices. The average forecast is around 5.1 cents. The key driver would be the Alpha Network launch, attracting developers and the privacy narrative staying hot. Conservative scenario: if profit-taking accelerates or if the broader crypto market corrects, Aztec could pull back to the 2.5 to 2.9 cent range. That would still be above launch price but would shake out a lot of short-term speculators. The RSI is showing overbought conditions right now, which often precedes pullbacks. The wildcard is token unlocks. Aztec has a max supply of 10.35 billion tokens, but only 2.88 billion are circulating right now. That's 28% of total supply. Team and investor allocations have a 1-year cliff, plus 2 to 3-year vesting schedules. The public sale has a 90-day lockup that ends in May 2026. When that unlocks, there could be significant selling pressure. Longer-term 2030 forecasts range from 6.2 to 8.7 cents, but those assume widespread adoption of privacy features in DeFi and real-world assets. That's a big assumption for a protocol that's literally 8 days old. Here are the risks you need to understand before jumping into this. First, post-TGE volatility. We're 8 days into trading. The initial spike to 4.7 cents was followed by a 60% crash. We've recovered, but this kind of volatility is normal for new launches. Don't be surprised by 30 to 50% swings in either direction. Second, competition. Secret Network, Oasis Network, and even Ethereum's native privacy solutions are competing for the same use cases. Aztec needs to prove its approach is superior and actually captures market share. And finally, the volume-to-market cap ratio of 65% is a double-edged sword. It shows massive interest, but it also indicates this is highly speculative retail trading. When the hype fades, volume can dry up fast, leaving you unable to exit positions without massive slippage. Aztec Network is one of the most exciting privacy plays in crypto right now. You've got proven tech with zero-knowledge proofs, 178 million in funding from top-tier VCs, and a token that's up 356% in a week with fresh Korean exchange listings. The privacy narrative is strong, and the Alpha Network launching this quarter could be a major catalyst. But we're 8 days post-launch. This is peak speculation territory. The risks are substantial, especially with token unlocks coming and extreme volatility. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more crypto deep dives. Drop a comment. Are you buying Aztec for the privacy play, or is this pump too risky this early? And remember, do your own research, understand the risks, and never invest more than you can afford to lose. See you in the next one.